My love, will you know? In my being, my love, will you be? In my spirit, my love, will you soul? In my heart, my love, will you come? Black Reading Pleasure on Finding a Love Source. This essay was originally published in 2016 in the Feminist Wire. In college, reading the work of Black authors became a watering hole for me. I'd be huddled in the stacks of our college library or zipping down I-90 on a Greyhound bus headed to New York, soaking in the writing of Audre Lorde, Bell Hooks, and Alice Walker, to name just a few authors that expanded on the Black experience. Was I trying to avoid studying for organic chemistry? Probably. Or determine where the turbulence within our college's Black Student Union came from? Perhaps. At the time, I did not realize how these writers would provide texture and further understanding to concepts of Black community, politics, family, and relationships. Lorde's use of the erotic as a measure of pursuing a deeply felt life introduced me to leaning into a feminine sensibility and power. Equally, Hook's examinations of self-esteem helped me to counter self-doubt with an affirmative approach. Moreover, I began to see myself firming up each time I lapped up their words. As I sifted through ideas and thoughts expressed in the works of many Black authors, they became a source of maturing love. Thinking of language as water seems odd, but that is what it feels like. I picture less of what I look like riding the A train uptown to Harlem with Lorde's biomythography Zami in my hands, or reading Baldwin's If Beale Street Could Talk while walking through Morningside Park, also in Harlem. Now I just feel thankful for their words nestled in some recess of my mind, and for the lineage of Black thought coursing through me. I do not often think about what these writers provided for me during a time when I wanted something close to the platform for the movement for Black lives to constitute my schooling and commitments of my college institution. It was recently at a healing village known as Harriet's Apothecary that I felt the urge to reflect on the impact that certain Black writers had on me. One of the co-conspirators, as she identified herself, encouraged us to meditate on Blackness and what loving Blackness looks and feels like for us personally. Initially quieted by the question, I remembered a line from a song I learned in kindergarten by actor and teacher Ralph Carter, known for his role in the television series Good Times. I love myself down deep inside. I love my hair and I love my eyes. Loving myself as a Black girl began with these words that urged me to love up on each aspect of myself and focus inwardly when in doubt or when seeking an answer. These words were a source of inspiring love. In a time where missiles and daily microaggressions pelt Black people in a myriad of deadly ways, I appreciated the evocation of the survival ethos of Audre Lorde in a recent essay by Lori Penny. She concludes her essay with a line from Lorde's book, A Burst of Light, a Cancer Journal. Caring for myself is not self-indulgence. It is self-preservation, and that is an act of political warfare. Lorde reminds me of the exigency in taking a tactical, multifaceted approach of radical resistance to a world that tilts towards violence and domination. She reminds me that love of myself, love of the Black self, is an unending love source. a replenishing place where love work, a term I borrow from artist Soraya Jean-Louis, takes root, an opportunity to set an intentional and community intention to engage and protect each other from destructive forces. One of the spiritual aspects of reading Black authors for me has been fleshing out the concepts offered by the writers. It has encouraged me to set intentions for a transformational community, for a people-to-people justice bridge where we can read, rest, and reflect on how thankful we are for a legacy of Black women warriors, for discoveries of how Black feminists, self-declared and undeclared, show up sensually and powerfully in our family and community history, and for periodic flights on the supercharged blanket of Black feminism, useful whenever you step foot in the world and need to fly Black like me. Black believed in what Africa was attempting to do. Africa was attempting to replicate the love they had with Black, which is impossible, but they made close approximations, and the flooding memory was a body of water they drank in the heat of the night. This is their love source. My love, will you know? In my being, my love, will you be? In my spirit, my love, will you soul? In my heart, my love, will you come? In my soul, my love, will you sing? In my love, will you love?